Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Michelle here with an award-winning chef from our experience last night at the Taste of Elegance in downtown Des Moines with the Iowa pork producers as they had a gala that was out there involving a whole bunch of chefs creating something from one cut of meat, Michelle.
Yes, and your dish was a standout. It was delicious. We have Ken joining us, Ken Van Milligan with St. Kilda's.
Yeah.
And there were 12 other, how many chefs total there last night?
I think 11.
11.
11 chefs created something, and we had a chance to sample them all. And you guys all had to use one cut of meat, and that cut of meat was?
The crown roast of pork. So
Right.
a bone-in pork loin.
Right.
And the crown just means that it's wrapped like a king's crown.
Like a crown.
Which is the way they used to display those. But the thing that was really neat, we're going to show you what it looked like over at the Community Choice Credit Union Veterans Memorial Auditorium.
Convention Center.
Here are all the dishes that were prepared. And were you surprised, Ken, at the variety of different dishes that all the different chefs came up with?
I was very impressed with the level of competition and just the creativity that comes to an event like this. It's always exciting to see where you stand next to the rest of the crowd and kind of what's cool and trendy in food right now.
And you were number 11 in this little lineup.
I was
here.
last.
But you were the first. You were what we've tasted first.
First out of the box as we tried yours. Now let's take a look at the chefs that were there. We have all the chefs that are lined up. A couple of familiar faces that were involved here too. There's Ben. You saw Ben on the program yesterday. There's Ken right there getting his little goodie bag as they had everything come through. But this was really an intense competition. How long did it take you to put your dish together?
We got about two and a half hours to do all the cooking.
Okay.
Before they judged, and I was the last one to be judged because of my number in line. So.
Right. And the judges that were part of this were some pretty big names when it comes to the world of culinary arts, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kevin Scharf was involved, who owns Brazen in Dubuque and was also a contestant on Top Chef and has gone on to a lot of notoriety.
Right, and there was some past winners that were chefs, the past winners of the whole competition. But let's run through. There was 5 winners yesterday that were crowned, so to speak, with the crown roast. And let's take a look at the first one, the Chef Par Elegance. That was $1,000 first prize. A superior chef was second place. That's worth $500, and then the premier chef was third place. So let's actually run down the line. We'll let them make the announcement as to who the top winner was, and we're just go down the line here. Here's who the top winner was.
Now, please help me in congratulating our 2020 Iowa Chef Par Excellence winner, Chef Ben Hayes, with a piece of Cake Cafe. Without further ado, tonight's 2020 Media's Choice Award goes to Chef Diego Pratelli from the River Center. Come on down, Chef. Chef Award winner has placed third with our judges and will also receive a plaque and $250 from the Iowa Pork Producers Association. Our 2020 Iowa Premier Chef Award goes to Chef Diego Pratelli of the River Center. Congratulations, Chef Diego.
Okay, so and then we go through, and then the last one that we had a chance to show everybody was your awards, and you won a couple of them last night. Tell everybody what you won.
So I won the People's Choice Award, which I'm actually the most proud of.
Okay, there it is right here. Here's the People's Choice Award here.
Yeah.
This is the one that we're talking about here. This everybody had a chance to vote on that, so that was very cool.
Yep.
That was really neat. And then you got called up there, and you got this one here, the Superior Chef Award. That's a great honor, isn't it?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's quite a title.
Yeah.
Talk about your dish. Quickly, just you had the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, so I kind of cheated, I'll be honest. One of our top-selling dishes at St. Kilda Surf and Turf, which we opened in May, is a grilled piece of salmon with butternut squash puree, roasted Brussels sprouts, Thai sweet chili sauce, and then we get these great local apples from Timeless Prairie Orchards, and we make a little coleslaw with it.
Sure.
And that sells like crazy, so I figured, everyone already loves that. Why not just put the piece of pork with that, and we're good to go.
You already had a well-established dish, and it was. And I loved the because I asked you what the apples,
Yeah.
that apple slaw that was on
Yeah.
the top was a really nice crunch.
They're called Evercrisp, which is a
Evercrisp.
offshoot of the Honey Crisp that's so
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
And I like them better, actually. They're a little more tart.
Now you mentioned
Very
St.
nice.
Kilda's and want to talk about the place because to be honest with you, I have not been there. And you said there's more than one or two of these places around
Yeah,
town now.
we've
I thought there was only two. I've learned since there's more than that.
Well, we've been super busy. I started with them about 2 years ago, and it'll be coming up in May. It'll be 2 years. And since then, we've opened another small cafe in the Temple for Performing Arts.
Okay.
We have the St. Kilda Surf and Turf in the East Village. And then we're super excited for our new concept coming to Valley Junction. That's going to be centered around a wood-burning hearth. And it's just, we're going to have our own bakery in there. We're going to have an event space in there. It's going to be a really exciting
that sounds nice.
7,000 square foot building.
You
that
said
we're-
Valley
Beautiful.
Junction area, and in
Right on
conjunction,
Fifth.
in conjunction to where the theatrical shop is, because that's what everybody uses as a reference point. Where are
Yeah.
you going to be located from that?
About 4 streets down.
Okay.
So toward the end of that Fifth Street main
Street.
drag.
Okay.
Yeah. Fifth and Walnut, I believe, is the
Got it.
intersection.
And
All
when
right.
do you anticipate that being opened up?
We're looking at, gosh, Alex is going to kill me if I get this wrong. Let's say May 1st, and
Give
if
us
it's
an
before
ish.
then that's
all
great.
the better. All the better. But
Yeah.
this is what we're talking about, St. Kilda's Surf and Turf. That's where you can find Ken and preparing his magic, like he prepared his magic last night. And he got the second place award and also got the People's Choice Award, which was very cool. But we brought you here because you did such a good job last night. We need to have him
And
make
talk
something
about,
here
and
for
I know
us.
I've had this. That must be your first location down there.
Yeah.
And
Well, this
I've
is
had this many times.
Yeah,
down
yeah.
There.
So we're obviously known at the original St. Kilda on Southwest 5th for the avocado toast. And
Right,
that-
we were talking to Sabrina Ahmed earlier today, and she knew that you were coming in. She goes, "Got to get the avocado toast," and so you did it. That's awesome.
Yeah, and well, for Surf and Turf, I wanted to keep with that because we know people love it, but I changed it up a little bit just to be more authentic and unique to the concept that we have over there. So.
Okay.
Talk about the best breads for an avocado toast.
We love sourdough. I find sourdough has the great crumb texture that holds up really well for something like
Build
this.
off of it.
Exactly. And then, it kind of stands on its own despite all the great ingredients on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so a good sourdough, but honestly, whatever your favorite bread at home is, don't be shy.
That's the kind you want to use,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely,
All
yeah.
right, so how are we going to dress this up? Because this is really, what's that, just avocado? Just smeared avocado?
Smashed avocado. We do, salt, lemon juice. We like to use mint. A lot of people naturally go to cilantro. I think that mint just adds a brightness to it that's kind of unique to
Okay, what kind of mint in particular? Just
kind of grows in the ground.
Okay, no, spearmint, peppermint.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
whatever you got.
whatever
We
you
use
have, and that's just it.
yeah.
And that's what we're talking about here is what you can make at home. That's the whole idea, right?
Cool.
Okay, so we have that. You have your creation there, spread on the toast, and what are you going to add to it here?
So we just have a bunch of really beautiful, fresh, farm ingredients here that we can use. We do a little bit of cherry tomatoes. And you always want to make food look pretty because we eat with our eyes, so spread some of those across. Some fresh slices of cucumber. All right. These are watermelon radish, which is...
watermelon radish. Have you heard
Yeah.
of that before, Michelle?
I haven't had them.
You can't
though.
find a more beautiful color
That is
growing in
gorgeous.
nature, Feta cheese, because
Of
it just
course.
adds some tanginess and tastes delicious. And then, what sets restaurant food apart from home food really is the amount of herbs that we're able to use.
Okay.
Because a pound of herbs costs roughly $5 more than a little 4-ounce packet that you get at home, right? But we just have so much more access in the
abundance.
restaurant. So this is a mixture of some dill, tarragon, chives, parsley, all
Oh,
sorts.
really? Okay.
And then
And that
these
makes
are,
such a difference.
it really does. It adds so much flavor.
I'm all
and
about the
brightness
herbs.
to it, yeah. And then we do some pickled Fresno chilies. And then just for fun today,
Oh, you brought more. You
Yeah.
brought a secret ingredient out here.
Well,
No,
we
we're not
s-
putting pork on this today.
because it is a surf situation going on, we add a little of our home smoked salmon
Oh, no way.
Nice.
to the top here that everybody loves.
Oh, look at that.
That is a meal.
That looks amazing. Here, I'm going to turn this so you guys can see that. And this is something you create these type of avocado toast.
50 of them a day.
Yeah.
50 of them a day.
I would say at least.
I've had
Seriously?
many.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
And how do people come in? They just come in and check a list of what ingredients they want on them, or
No, this is our standard.
That's your standard one.
The smoked salmon would be a little upcharge, but I think it really pairs well with
And you like a poached egg on the top of here with
Lot
the
of
salmon,
people,
or
right.
sometimes just the egg.
St. Kilda is known for our poached eggs. That's a shout out to Ryan there.
Okay.
He's the best
I love
poacher
a
in the
poached
group.
egg. All right.
Yeah.
Poacher extraordinaire.
He is,
Poacher
yeah.
excellence, okay?
My favorite way to eat an egg.
What a really simple way to have some avocado toast and then dress it up and make it your own.
Yeah.
And this is one we.
I mean,
can
that's a
make at home later on.
showstopper. If you bring some company over for brunch and you pull that out, they're gonna,
That's
They're
it.
gonna think-
And he was a
simple
showstopper
to
last night
recreate.
too. So we
Yes, you were.
congratulate you
Delicious.
again
Awesome. Thanks, Lou.
on your People's Choice Award, second place overall. Well done, young man. And people
Thank
want
you.
to come find you and see what you create. What location are you at?
So right now I'm at 111 East Grand. My role is kind of to oversee all of the operations.
Okay.
But so as we continue to grow and take on more people, then I'll just float where I'm needed.
All right.
Yeah.
Very nice. Now, before we go, we're heading out here to
Oh,
a
yeah,
break.
we gotta show
But I
some-
wanna
gotta show you
'cause
something
I love
cool here.
I love toolkits and
Oh,
all
yeah.
of that stuff. So I want you to show. I was very impressed with your what a chef carries
knife
around.
roll.
This is
in
what he
a tool
walked
bag.
in with here today, folks. Check
This
this
is
out.
beautiful.
We're gonna hold this up so you can see these.
This was a very loving gift from my wife this year for Christmas.
Oh, I love that.
How cool is that?
Very nice.
All right, well,
You have every
chef.
tool you need there to whip
Yeah.
up whatever
You
it
have
is
all
in
the
your
knives.
mind.
You better use one and cut this thing up
And
so
cut
we
it in half.
so we can share this and we'll let you know what's going on. But there it is, really easy avocado toast again from St. Kilda's Surf and Turf and Chef Ken Van Milligan. Congratulations
Thanks
once
for
again,
coming
buddy.
in
We
this
appreciate
morning.
it.
Thanks, guys.
And see, the knife really, really works.
Create beautiful dishes down there.